So give me an overview of this organization.
Okay, Bahrain Financial Services Development was established to focus on encouraging the success and development of the financial services sector in Bahrain. So we're part of the Economic Development Board, which is under the chairmanship of the Crown Prince, and our remit is to promote Bahrain internationally, which we're here today doing, and also to encourage new businesses that are in synergy with the environment in Bahrain to come and establish.
What do you hope to get out of Fund Forum?
We're here because, quite frankly, the industry is here. The Funds Forum's been running now, and it's sort of preeminent in its sort of field, and everyone comes, and so you know that you're going to find the right people here to get the message and deliver it.
Why should someone choose Bahrain over any of your competitors?
Well, it depends who you call our competitors. At the end of the day, each financial centre, I think, can live quite happily alongside others. And I think there's 70 recognised financial centres globally. London, of course, which is the absolute biggest. It's sort of something where there's plenty to go round, and each jurisdiction tends to sort of bed down and find its areas of strength. Bahrain's had 30 years of development, and it's prepared to invest into the future and maintain that regulatory advantage, and also provide the right environment.
Where do you see it in the near future? I mean, obviously you're hoping it's going to continue building, correct?
Absolutely.
What do you foresee maybe in the next decade or so?
I think the one thing that we need to do in Bahrain is actually get out and talk to people and show them the advantages of Bahrain. People tend to, they'll lump Europe together and they'll lump Asia together and they'll lump the Middle East together, whereas actually the countries themselves are very different. So France and Germany are nothing alike, but they're in Europe. So you've got Bahrain and Saudi are in the Middle East, but they're absolutely nothing alike. And so it's actually looking at those differences and explaining them to people and getting the promotional aspect higher, because it's all there, and it's getting out and talking to people.
Okay, first tell me a little bit about your organization.
Well, DIFC is one of the Government of Dubai entities created to develop the financial services sector. We're about 4 years young, and I think in a very short period of time we've grown up. Our objective is to create a global financial services domain in the Middle East.
What is the mission of the DIFC, if you could put it in a nutshell?
I think I could probably tell you the best way, Chris, is that between Singapore and Frankfurt, there is no global capital market centre of excellence. There are a multitude of small, relatively lightly regulated, little-known bourses or stock exchanges. All of the major players from global New York, Hong Kong and Europe would come with briefcases to do their trade. Our view is to create a global capital markets within DIFC for all of the institutions.
Why are you here at Fund Forum today? What do you hope to take out of this conference?
Frankly, for us, it is our flagship event in probably something like 20 events across the year.
In the 4 years that the DIFC has been around, Dubai as a financial center has increased. Is that correct?
Oh, incredibly. We started with zero. We probably have compressed 30 years of growth into 3 years. By the way, that's pretty normal in Dubai. That's what we expect. And our expectations are to increase these. I've mentioned these numbers. These numbers are fast moving. We have several hundred other firms who are associated that don't require authorization. We are building something like 65 or 70 buildings within our site, which is about twice the size of Canary Wharf. Oh no, we're only on track, probably 15 or maybe 20% of where we will be by 2010. My expectation is that in 10 years, Dubai will be one of the 4 global financial centers. It isn't fair to make a comparison between regional and global financial centers. We truly are a global aspiration. The other centers have excellent presence in local markets with Islamic protocol and specific boutique activities. We raise the profile to global. And I think what you'll find, the markets themselves will react that way. All of the global firms have come to DIFC already and are increasingly coming. But there is a place, and there will continue to be a place. For example, in New York, you have Chicago. You have to have markets that feed, and specialist markets, niche markets. No, I think that we're complementary, not necessarily in competition.